Okay, abusunya breaking news. Eye unknown tax NPP tax be akwa Ablekuma North Rerun of election polling station centers na abusunya sisi a confusion a strike or many police for no ene de enye asem ketwa isi and police for no arrested tax na chese omo hihye max ewo sa polling station ase a abusunya breaking news a ewo wa yen so ye de brem no ye here peaceful election yem pese de happen ye ewo ayawa so north wagon no yem pese ebio besan so ese entino police for no ensure say omo be arrest sa Akuffo ni nyina ewo sa polling station wa enye asem keto Akroma yenko na yenko nkoti ensema ko so subscribe like na share ma afofron so ensa into me enkabi aha POG Media so medamase
to one of our colleagues as well, Joseph Gold, who is at a polling station where we understand confusion has broken up. Perhaps we can try and catch up.
Uniform. I saw the young man wearing it's more or less like an army uniform, even though it doesn't have the description of army, but we can all tell what an army uniform is.
So you've already answered your question that it looks like a military uniform, which is not a military uniform.
But you agree with me that in such period where we're having such volatile election, people should be mindful of what to wear so we can identify who a professional security personnel is.
And so with the question that you are asking, were they on the field or were they close to the polling station? This is my house, and so I asked them to sit in the house. So they were in the house when the police approached them. It's you. I'm also going round.
Okay. So what I'm saying is the said man was standing some few meters away from the polling station. All right. But who are you? Which group is this?
Which group?
Yes,
a group.
But I can see there.
I'm a constituency chairman.
Constituency chairman from this place.
I'm from Ayewaso Central, but I reside here.
You reside here?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a communal labor for NDC. That is why.
Is it more or less like a tag? You want to put it that way?
It's not a tag.
You never mentioned something like a group or something.
I said
it's a constituency
chairman.
Okay.
Yes. And so they are all constituency executives.
Okay.
And so during the elections,
including those we are seeing in what looks like a security uniform.
Yes. They are executives. Yes. So
they are not from national security.
Who mentioned they are from?
Some few people here.
There are national security agents around, but I did not bring them.
But would you have allowed the police to just do the work and then later approach them instead of trying to more or less like attacking the police?
No, nobody attacked any police. Nobody attacked.
I saw it.
So I did not see.
I saw it. I
did not see.
So what we are saying is, next time, if you see such things, you want to allow the police to do a professional work. Do you agree?
Next time, is it like something like, are you warning me or what?
I'm not warning. I'm just advising, sir.
You don't. I will not take this advice.
Tell us on him, sir.
I'm Honorable Harry Otuhesi.
Honorable
Harry Otuhesi
from
Ayewaso Central Constituency.
So how many of your men are here?
I can't tell. I can't count as well.
I'm grateful you could talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So he says he's from Ayewaso West Wogon and Ayewaso Central, I beg your pardon, Ayewaso Central, and he's here to ensure that they monitor this thing. Let me talk to the senior police officer that this thing transpired with, and let me find out from what exactly happened. Sir, but this thing happened with you. I'll go to the commissioner, but please tell me, were you manhandled by any of these men? No, sir. This is critical that you should be able to tell us something. Let me talk to the commissioner, their leader here. Sir, good morning. You are live on TV3. We need some explanation what just transpired here and how you intend to handle this.
We have been able to talk to those who probably were agitating that their brothers have been picked in uniform.
Are you able to identify who they are?
I really don't know, because you saw the crowd and the way the tension is. We just want to make sure that the polling center is free from any violence so that we'll be able to go on and then they do the elections peacefully.
Come on, first of all, let me get your name and then where you're coming from.
I'm Theodore.
You are?
I'm Theodore.
You are from the
NPP.
ACP
I'm the
Chido.
Director of Operations.
Director of Operations. So please help us understand what is that, because I can see a lot of other men here. I don't know whether they are national security people in other.
The police center has been cordoned off, which you see about 100 meters away. Nobody is supposed to go there. So the police is doing their best to ensure that nobody comes closer to the police center for now.
So this task force have no role to play here?
No. I haven't seen any of them here. Those who probably were in uniform, some of them have just moved away.
Do you have any advice for?
Yes, I've advised some of the leaders. To leave here.
Like maybe national advice?
Right. I think we want to have a peaceful elections of this rerun at Ablekuma North. So for now, we have made a lot of police deployment, and we want everybody to come down and observe from far. If you are not a voter, don't just get closer to create any confusion. The police are there. If you joke, we'll pick you up. Thank you very much.
Do you know the number of police personnel we have here? Those who have been deployed to all the 19 police stations?
We'll have about 100 policemen at each police station. The deployment is done in phases, so the rest will be done once we still go rounds and see where tension probably will be mounting up, then we'll be increasing in Akroma. So that's it. Thank you.
So far, aside what we've witnessed here, has everything been peaceful across the 19?
You can see it for yourself. It's peaceful.
Thank you, Director of Operations. Thank you so much. You could talk to us. So basically, these are the men that we have here, and then they've all said they are going to ensure that the police will be allowed to do its work peacefully. But these are the men that the police thought they could try and then prevent them from coming close to the scene. So currently, I can say that they are a little bit far away from the police station, some 100 meters away from the police station, and they are trying to make some peace now with the police hierarchy here, and this is what we all want to see, so that at the end of the day there can be some peaceful environment here right now. And I can say now that everything has been brought under control, and these men, I can also report that they are scattered across all the police station. I heard some of them spoke about the fact that, well, we all witnessed what happened at Ayawasu and that we've not seen anything. And they are not here to do anything of that sort, but they just want to monitor the process and ensure that what happened at Ayawasu will not repeat itself here. See, more policemen have been brought in here, carrying guns. But let me say the police have been very professional in handling this situation. If not, this probably would have escalated into something else. But thank God the police command was here to ensure that it did not escalate into the manner in which it was going to actually disrupt the rerun election here at the Arzrěst school currently as I speak to you. So initially from the beginning we did spoke that this place is a hot spot to look out for, and indeed less than 2 hours into the entire election, this is what we've witnessed. So you see the leader of the task force trying to make peace with the police officer that they tried to manhandle from the beginning, and exactly I think peace has been they've managed to smoke the peace. Boss, thank you so much for talking to us. My name is Joseph Armstrong, and thank you so much for making peace with the police personnel. And sir, I guess everything is in order now. Everything is in order. But yes, I've spoken to your boss.
I can't say anything whilst he's here. That's why.
But I just want to be sure you're okay, because I saw how
we're very okay. I'm very okay.
Okay.
Everything's under control. Not
I think peace has been. They've managed to smoke the peace. Boss, thank you so much for talking to us. My name is Joseph Armstrong, and thank you so much for making peace with the police personnel. And sir, I guess everything is in order now. Everything is in order. But yes, I've spoken to your boss.
I can't say anything whilst he's here. That's why.
But I just want to be sure you're okay, because I saw how
we're very okay. I'm very okay.
You're okay.
Everything's under control.
Nobody.
Nothing.
Everything is in order.
Nothing has happened to me. Everything is in order.
We are grateful.
Since you've spoken to my director of operations, I don't have anything to say.
That is fine. So the police personnel in question says he's very okay. No, I'm just trying to be sure he's Okay, so exactly what is happening here right now. We've seen the NDC parliamentary candidates. We've seen that of the NPP parliamentary candidate also very busy, well focused, very determined, moving from polling station to police station to ensure that, well, everything is in order. I might say so far the Electoral Commission has been very professional, also trying to ensure that they control the movement of electorates coming to the police station to vote. And the police too has done some great job, how they barricaded the place, and the crowd is not allowed to come into the yard where the people are voting. You come in as at when it's your turn. So far I can report that everything is in order, and if this can continue this way, by 5 p.m. We are likely not to record any disturbances here outside what we've seen some few minutes ago. And then it's like we are not getting so much crowd coming, but one after other electorates are coming to the polling station to cast their ballots. I've been to some 10 polling stations already, and already they are recording some high voter turnout. It's early days yet, but hopefully by 5 p.m. we'll be able to get to the final point where we'll know the number of people who turn up to vote. But let me also say that what just happened has put some amount of fear in some of the electorates that would have to run for their life, because they are like, this place is a peaceful environment and they wouldn't want to record any disturbance. So if I'm coming to vote and then this is what I'm going to witness, then I'd better go home. I saw some women running for their lives, because indeed myself, I almost ran for my life, because these are men we are referring to, men who are well.
Our correspondent at the Asiedu Jedu Memorial School 1 polling station, Joseph Armstrong Alowik, bringing us all the latest from there. Bokosri FM 927, we are bringing you the visuals and the images and videos from these from these polling stations within the Ablekuma North constituency, where the Electoral Commission is currently organizing that rerun of the election in 19 out of the over 200 polling stations in that constituency, trying to get a candidate to represent the constituents in the 9th Parliament. The NDC's candidate, Rabana Obing, is currently in that place where Joseph Armstrong just gave us update of where earlier there was confusion and the police has managed to restore calm there. Let's cross over again to Portia Gabo, my colleague who is also at a polling station, bringing us an update of what's happening there.
Closer and speak to them with the validation process. What are you doing this time around to ensure it doesn't occur?
And let me just remind you that Portia is speaking live from Radiant Way Preparatory School, also a polling station within the Ablekuma North constituency. Let's listen to her. Of that feed to Portia Gabo, who is currently at one of the polling stations within Ablekuma North constituency. Detail you need to know in this election rerun in 19 out of the 200 plus polling stations within the constituency of Ablekuma North. That constituency has not had a representative in Parliament since the 7th December general election because of the chaos and the destruction of Pink Sheet. So, well, after consultations with the political parties involved, the NDC and the NPP, the Electoral Commission concluded that a rerun of the election in 19 polling stations should be held today, and that's what we are covering for you, and we're bringing you every detail you need to know. Our eyes and ears on the ground, and we'll bring the information to you. 6 minutes now past the hour of 8. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll bring you more. Update from the Ablekuma North constituency, where the Electoral Commission is organizing or having a rerun of that constituency's election, not in the over 200 constituencies, but polling stations, but in 19 polling stations. Let's cross over to George Quainin, my colleague. He's having a conversation with some of the constituents.
Personally, as a constituent, how did you feel? For a long time, months, you didn't have a representation in Parliament. How did that make you feel? How did you feel?
Oh, to me, my name is me feel it. Say, say ni say ana bibi besi. But to me no pese yanya yentu yen pese intakwata kwa beba
so should try we mutu e bibia dey say bibia betu betwa
yenim say yetu bibia so betwa.
So here's the constituency. Ibi Bright is right here. Ibi Bright is right here. She is the Tema Mayor. Good morning, good to see you.
Good morning, Jack.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to see you, but it's a beautiful day for me.
What does your presence here mean to Eřฑ Norbin?
I think she understands what it means for all of us to be victors over this kind of oppression. You know, there's always a time for revelation, and today is the day. So we're here in full support. Last time when we went around together, she's like, hey, I'm overwhelmed, because we all understood while we went on our journey to Parliament, it was a very busy time. Everybody was preoccupied with their own business. But right now, we're all here because we can afford to take time off and come and support our sister. So, I mean, it's a beautiful day for me, because this is a walk-in for her. And for those of us who are waiting for our turn, you know, this is, I mean, it's like, okay, you know, this is how it's going to go. So I'm glad also for the opportunity to see from someone who's going ahead of me how it's possible that mine will play out.
You're very confident. Since 1996, the NPP has won this very seat. How sure are you that you can next this seat for the party?
No, the time is up. I mean, their time is up. Their time was up before December 7th, 2024. So, I mean, you know, we all know the journey to this point. It was a given. But beyond that, my sister has worked hard. She's worked hard to win the hearts of the people of Ablekuma North. Probably before her time, we hadn't invested as much energy and as much faith in this seat. And the same thing with Tema Central and a few other places. And that's why they felt that, I mean, if they couldn't hold on to anything else, those seats will be excusable for them to have those kinds of irregularities and get away with it. Before we went into elections, I believe very strongly that the NPP knew that it was going to be a tsunami against them. But they had to strategize, because you see, wherever they're stronger, it means that they have a network, most probably of corruption and control. And so if all else fails, that is supposed to be a fail-safe fallback for them. It didn't work in December. It won't work today. And so for those of us who, you know, it wasn't quite clear, this process will make it clear. And my day in court, you know, tendering in evidence, hardcore evidence of falsifications and forgeries, will make it impossible for this to continue to be the standard of our elections.
Did you wish you also had a rerun of the Tema Central elections?
I mean, however the scenario plays out, I'm the winner of the elections in Tema Central. So whether it's a rerun, whether it's an examination of the facts that are already on the table, I think that this process is costly, it's difficult for everybody. If we didn't have to do this, we wouldn't do it. If we could just examine pink sheets and prove that this is a situation like happened for Domi Kwabenya and happened for some polling stations, even in Ablekuma North. If we can go through ours conclusively like that, I don't think there'll be any need. But if this is what we have to do, I know that we're ready to do it. I know our party is ready to do it. And I know that our colleagues and the full support of our political architecture will be behind us to get it done.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on being the Tema Mayor. All the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
So Ibi Bright was the parliamentary candidate for Tema Central, and now the mayor for Tema. And then her presence here means a lot for the parliamentary candidate. That's Eřฑ Norbin, pardon me. So as at 7:55, 11 people had voted, and total number of voters expected to cast their vote here are 67. And so 11 have so far voted. And so this is the scene here. Has caused some lot of traffic here, and the Akroma mayor is trying to rectify that, because the road is actually very small, so clearly it's understandable that it will cause a lot of traffic here. But I still want to engage most of the electorate here to really have their take on what exactly the expectations are of this very election. For some time, for months, they've been denied representation in Parliament, and so this, of course, will settle the dust and actually bring some sort of quiet to this very constituency. And it's safe to say that it's the stronghold of the NPP since 1996 to date. The NPP has actually held this very seat, and so people who are on the part of the NDC are confident that the party, looking at the development and then the trajectory by the Mahama administration, they will annex the seat for the NDC party. But I think you can speak to this very gentleman. Good morning, Etiseng. You are live on TV3. My name is Old to about her, right? What to about?
But I'm young too. The Sian of my already sent me quite too. But Yama Moose, I cost to Miss Ghana government is so behind here. Obia and Bompire because Ablekuma no. I did and come from person and yet.
How many percent?
Can phone, I don't person and yet. Says I Jana Obi able to hear and original and a mayor or 167 man. Was I don't know when I can say, I don't mean who and I can't say, and so you started to your own pet. Mempe, into Adam come for me vote to me who are person to MPP. But a person to my MPP. And so person MPP in Brapa, why wouldn't you vote? Because okay, I understand so who evidence, but what person almost MPP Brapa, why would you say you vote? Because of the person party in Brapa and I'm going to sacrifice, I try now my vote to you.
But for some time now, from 1996 to this time, MPP na I then Atenaso. But you see who puts will be our into almost all common to my
and the cremo bar says who foot will be our MPP Abansu our Ablekuma and throw because I say NDC zone, NDC strong zone, pa Ablekuma MPP NDC.
Okay, abusunya breaking news. Unknown tax NPP tax be Akuffo Ablekuma North rerun of election polling station centers na abusunya sisi a confusion a strike or many police for no and there enye asem ketwa isi and police for no arrested tax na say almost share max was a polling station as abusunya breaking news wa yen so ye de brem no ye here peaceful election yem pese de happen ye ewo ayawa so north wagon no yem pese ebio besan so ese intino police for no ensure say omo be arrest sa Akuffo ni nyina ewo sa polling station wa enye asem keto Akroma yenko na yenko nkoti ensema ko so subscribe like na share ma afofron so ensa into me enkabi aha POG Media so medamase.